The second activity that you were asked to look at this week was to add an icebreaker, which a lot of you have looked at already and have undertaken in a forum. You could also have used the choice or the poll tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the forum and talk you through how to set up an icebreaker in a forum. So you go to the Add an Activity block within your particular area and select Forum. Then you need to provide some information within the forum form. The first thing it'll ask you to do is to give a forum name. This is the link that will appear on your Moodle page. So you might just want to call it something like Icebreaker. It'll then ask you what type of forum you want to use, and at the moment we'll just leave that as standard forum for general use, and we'll look at some of the other forums in future weeks. And then you can write an introduction about the forum. So select the icebreaker link to answer my icebreaker question, or some such description. And if you scroll down a little bit, once you've written the forum introduction, if you select display the description on the page, when your learners see the link called Icebreaker, they'll also see some information about what it is and why they should go there. So you need to really think about the information you do write in the introduction. And then you can decide whether or not your learners have to take part in your icebreaker, in which case you'd force subscription, or you can leave it as optional. And it's quite useful for your learners to be able to know when something new has been posted to that forum. So you can select the tracking on that forum to be on, and then they'll have things highlighted to them. You can also decide whether or not you want attachments to your forum, and that depends on your icebreaker, and if so, what size they are. Now, I don't actually want any uploads to my icebreaker, so I'm not going to allow those. But if I was going to allow uploads, then you can actually pick any number of uploads up to, on our Moodle, to 100 as attachments, I should say. And we're not going to do any RSS feeds or anything else on this page, so all I'm going to do is scroll down and select Save and Display. And the reason I'm selecting Save and Display rather than Save and Return to Course is because I want to put the first post into my forum. It's less intimidating for new learners if they have to just reply to a post rather than actually start a new one. So I'm going to add a new discussion topic. I'm going to give my topic a name, which again is going to be Icebreaker. And my icebreaker is simply going to be, what is your favourite chocolate bar? And icebreakers can be related to the course, or they can be just for a social purpose. So this is obviously not related to any particular course. And I can choose to have email copies sent to me from this forum, and I can choose to mail this post out right now rather than it to wait for that daily digest. But I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to leave it so it comes to me in the daily digest, and I'm going to say post to the forum. And once I've done that, it tells me that I've got 30 minutes to make any changes I want to. So if you've mistyped something, you've got the opportunity to change it. And then you see the first post added to your forum. And that your learners select Icebreaker, that will take them into the message, where they will then be able to reply to it. Okay, so they can select the reply option and reply to it. So that's how to set up an icebreaker in a forum.